Coops said it was a frustrating 4 days out there. How was it in that kind of final session? It must have felt like there could have been a result.
Yeah, well, I guess going into the final session, it was probably in their court a bit. They were probably in the box seat, so the bowlers did really well to drag it back, and then as we saw, it was sort of frustrating end. We couldn't quite get over the line.
For you personally, took a pretty important wicket in Matty Wade. How did that feel for you?
Yeah, it's always nice to, I guess, contribute. But I think, the bowlers as a whole did a really good job on a very flat wicket to get us that close, and it's just unfortunate we couldn't quite get a couple more poles.
I guess looking back on the 4 days, some pretty impressive batting performances from a number of Redbacks players.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think if you look at the game as a whole, we probably drove it. I think Henry Hunt, new to the team, and Weathers back in the runs. Obviously a record South Australian opening partnership, so that's a real positive. And then I think it was quite selfless by a lot of the other blokes to get to that score. I think Harry got 60 odd. So it was a very, very good start to the game. Then I think we bowled quite well to sort of not let them get away. And it sort of probably looked like the game wasn't going to go anywhere for a while. But yeah, then it was nice again to go out there. Fergie smacked him, Henry again. So I think there was a lot of positives. And yeah, it's just a little frustrating that we couldn't quite get over the line in the end.
And Henry, he's been phenomenal as an opener, as a pretty new young player. How much have you enjoyed watching him seem so comfortable out there?
Yeah, it's been really good. I think he made an impression as soon as he came here. He's had a really good pre-season. I think he was probably a little surprised that he got his opportunity as soon as he did, but he's taken it with both hands so far. So it was 75 on debut against probably the best attack in the comp, and then to come out now in his fourth game and back that up with 130 and 80 odd is fantastic. And I guess hopefully, I think it's the first time for a few years we've had a good opening partnership, so hopefully those two can kick on from there and get us in some really good positions going forward.
Josh? I was just going to say, do you think there'll be a bit of a weight lifted off Weather's shoulders after that?
Probably. I know as a batsman, when you're not scoring runs, doesn't matter how you feel you're going. If you're not scoring runs, it's never nice. So to go out there, and I think he batted beautifully. Very decisive in his decision making, and it was sort of the best of Weathers again. So hopefully that kick-starts his season and he can do it a few more times for us.
You're getting weighed down by the counting of Shield games without wins now. It's 17. Obviously each game's very different.
I guess it's there. I guess a lot of the time sort of that it looks like you've lost 17 in a row, which hasn't been the case. I think we've been in some really good positions along the way, and a bit like today, we just haven't quite got over the line. So I think it could very easily look very differently, but if we can perform as we have over the last 4 days, I'm pretty confident that we're not too far away from breaking that non-winning streak as opposed to a losing streak.
Is it a one-day next?
One day on Sunday, yep, against WA.
Perfect. I thought I had it right. Just wanted to check.
Yep.
How are you feeling heading into that one, Coops?
I guess we're in a really good position in that table. So it's sort of, I guess we said it last game, it was a mini final, and this one is again. So they're sitting a win above us, but we've got a game in hand. So if we can go out and put in a really strong performance and knock them off, it holds us in really good stead going into our last game and hopefully a final in just over a week's time.